EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Toronto Huskies taking on the Washington. EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Today it's week 3, and we've got a good one in store between the Toronto Huskies taking on the Washington Commanders. Two 1-1 teams here, each looking to move over 500, and we're underway here in week 3. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
Here we go. Shot right. Right here one time. Three. Hey, pass.
But right away, they'll change the look.
Ready.
They go play action here on first down. And his first pass is incomplete.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. Now they'll change things around before the snap.
79 Broncos.
That flag accepted, and it backs the offense up a little bit. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15.
Hurt. 18, Rodney. 18, Mustang 19. Go.
They'll look to throw. He sets to fire deep. Well, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Across midfield. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And that one blown up quickly, as he's going to be stopped before he could even get started. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards.
Red, yellow. Red, cycle. Ready?
Young. Forced out, and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. Here is third and quite a ways. Young, he's going to change it up. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this third and long play as we'll get a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter.
Ready up.
Boy, tough spot here as they approach the line of scrimmage. A long way to go to try to pick up this first down. Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line. So problems with errant passing continuing. Remember, he threw 2 picks in the loss last week and now another here in this first quarter.
And sometimes, partner, this is the result of a quarterback who's simply trying to do too much. Feels like he's trying to make up for what he did last week, and you can't do it all on one throw.
Chase, the motion man right. A handoff to Harris to begin the drive. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. The play action fake. They'll look to throw. Letting one fly deep for Cooper. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Well, they certainly came out firing in this one, and while that one was incomplete, I can't imagine that would be the last shot that they take in this game.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. Man open, that's Ja'Marr Chase complete. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
I don't care who you put on him. He's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now, you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
Here we go. 19 Lions.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of it. You talk about this Washington defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And that play right there shows exactly why they're so good against the run. Held the line of scrimmage, held the point of attack, and stuffed him for no gain.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Harris running straight ahead. And only a couple there as he'll take this up to the 47. They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down. They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. Now is the punter, Jordan Stout. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. That one sails out of bounds. The side judge will walk it off. And he says it went out of bounds at the 9-yard line. Nice punt.
Let's go old school there. That's absolutely a great coffin corner punt. Someone's put some time in working on that, hasn't it?
Seems like every year these guys get better and better. It's amazing how they can command that football through the air.
Yeah, they used to actually practice with hula hoops where they place them and try and put them there. Now a lot of guys use barrels on the sidelines to try and put the football in.
And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards. But you often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
And he'll go down just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. Well, hopefully, obviously, nothing serious here. Medical staff, though, going to take a peek, and we'll take a break.
Got it.
Here's a run on first down that won't even get back to the line of scrimmage. He will lose a yard. 2nd and 11.
Oftentimes when you see a running back get bunched up in the backfield, it's usually because the defensive tackle is eating up blockers for others to make the play. Not in this case.
So after the loss of a yard, they'll look to push forward here on 2nd down and 11.
Black shot. 6. Mega. Ready?
Young to throw it. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. 15 yards the pickup. First down, Washington.
Defensively going forward, they're going to have to watch out for him on plays just like that. It's a drag route across the field, and they're trying to free him up and let him run after the catch. That won't be the last time we see that play, and it works there to pick up a first down.
And that one goes for about 6 as he's taken down just shy of the 45.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
Here we go.
From the 44 now, here's 2nd and 4. And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And a lane slow and materializing there as he'll get maybe a yard up to the 45.
3. Blaster, 6.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
Trail green. Fury, yellow. Set, hut.
3rd and short yardage. Young. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. 18 yards on his first catch of the game. It's a first down.
Watch out now. 50 Fury. Set.
Now a handoff looking right. And he is out of bounds right around the 10-yard line. That one 28 yards on the ground. This is a very impressive drive, especially when you consider where they started from to now be set up 1st and goal.
Yeah, and some nice running right there. That's what got them the first down. But at this point, I suggest open up your playbook. You can call just about what you want.
Ready.
No score after 1 on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's Washington in possession of the football as they go to work on a 1st and goal.
Here we go. Set. 52 blaster.
And they'll give him another shot here on the ground. And now time will be called here as Washington has an injured player down on the field. So as the medical staff takes a look, we'll step aside.
Okay, ready?
And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's 2nd and goal. They'll send a receiver in motion to the left. They'll get it forward to him on the touch pass. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere. This defense not fooled one bit on that touch pass.
And this has become one of those kind of in vogue plays, you know, kind of like the shuffle pass was a few years ago. This one never got off the ground, but you understand why a lot of teams are running.
Touchdown, Washington. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year. And the Commanders go coast to coast and finish the drive off with 6 points. Elliott good with a PAT, and it's now a 7-0 game. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Okay, ready?
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They'll be looking to match that touchdown from a moment ago. 7-0 is the score as they begin with a first down. They'll try and start this drive in the air. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
Intercepted. The Commanders take over 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Switch, yellow. Ready?
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards.
First play of the drive, let's give credit all around. Excellent blocking, but the guy carrying the ball, he was the finisher. A really nice run.
And they'll keep leaning on the running game. Back to the ground. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. He got maybe a half yard at most, but officially they'll be left with a 3rd and 2. And this offense on 3rd down today, they've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This time they face a 3rd and 2. And he is caught. He's got room to roam. Touchdown! A great effort there with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And the Commanders go up by 2 touchdowns. In the 2nd quarter, and already his 2nd touchdown reception.
Absolutely the definition of a difference maker here in this 1st half. Clearly one of his quarterback's favorite targets in this game, and I figure he's going to draw a little more attention and coverage moving forward.
Elliott good on the extra point, and that'll make the score 14-0. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And how about that return as he's all the way inside the 20-yard line.
And that's the type of return that puts a tremendous amount of pressure on the defense now. They've got to go out on the field almost like it's a sudden change, almost like it's a turnover. They've got to go out there and try and stop them. But, boy, what a tough spot they're in.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And that's good for a gain of 6, and that'll bring up 2nd down.
I'm not lying. I'm not lying. Read alert. Read alert. Steady.
Now a give. Running left is Harris. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. And give him about 4 on the play, but he's marked short, so it'll be 3rd and about the length of the football. Trying to pick it up on the ground with Harris. And he'll take it into the end zone for a touchdown. A great play there. His first touchdown of the new season. And the Huskies have cut it back within a score. Point after try forthcoming. And that one makes it 14-7.
Makes the score. Commanders 14. Huskies 7.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And they'll get him down right around the 25, actually the 26 officially, so a net gain of 1 there. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. They're starting to put some space here. You know, the first quarter, they didn't look so hot offensively. This 2nd quarter, though, they've looked really good.
They've jumped in the saddle in a big way now, and now they're in full gallop. I mean, before, kind of cantering around a little bit, right, trying to feel their way, not getting done what they wanted to. But somehow they put it together with play calling, execution, and now there's a pretty big gap.
And they'll look to make that gap even bigger here. Now Young. Terry McLaurin. And he'll take this down the 40-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31.
That's good for a Washington first down. 1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready. Ready. Trouble. go. 38. Let's go. Charge.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's going to be met at the line of scrimmage and taken down. Officially no gain on the play, and it's second down.
Brings up second and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Ready?
Young. Being chased out left. And he'll slide to a halt here. Still a little shy of the first down marker. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next.
Here we go.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down.
White. Hey.
Now Young. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Jeremy Chinn picks it off. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. Well, this was a 14-0 game not too long ago. Things were looking pretty good. Then you give up the touchdown on the last drive. Now the interception.
So that's a lesson in trying to stay vigilant, isn't it? You have to stay on top of things. Can't relax too much because, as you noted, things change. Now they've got to go out there and get a spark going again and try and slow down this comeback.
Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. First down now, but that clock rolling. On play action, they'll throw. This one incomplete. The pressure got to him as he released it. And it's second down.
19 tight. 19 tight.
They'll look to throw here. Eluding the pressure right. Man, it's caught inside the 10. Now another timeout called for by the offense as the clock's going to stop with 47 seconds to go in half number one. The chain gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Now they'll audible to something else.
79 Broncos. Warriors 70. 18 Rattler. 18 Mustang 19.
They'll look to throw again. And that one's going to be off target and incomplete.
Help me out here a little bit, partner, because what I'm seeing is a passing game that's just struggled to complete anything. No rhythm, no timing. Seems like every pass is also contested well, so give some credit to the defense.
Another shot from the 9 on second and goal. They hand this off to Harris. And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
Well, Brennan, we always know that once you score one touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got one that was denied as he tried to get the second one.
Big play coming here. It's third and goal.
18 Cardinals. 7 Pirates.
He'll drop to throw. And it's caught. Touchdown. Mike Williams. A 5-yard touchdown. And the Huskies are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point right down the middle. And that is going to tie our game as we approach halftime. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
Here we go.
Out there set and ready for this next drive, the Washington offense. As they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining.
Yellow.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Oh, wide open, complete. A big play there just before halftime. And even 40 yards. Now the Commanders going to burn the second of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number one.
Hey, move. Steel, black. Beetle, blue. Set.
Now a first down throw for Young. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. Now Washington going to go ahead and use their final timeout. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. Second down and a little more than a yard here.
Blue stripe. Black shot. Six. Mega.
Young now. Flushed out right. And he's just going to get rid of this thing to no one here. He throws it away, and now it's third.
And that's a wise decision. Remember, he threw the pick on the last drive. This time he says, I'm not forcing one. I'm just getting it out of here.
Here we go.
They tried the throw on second down, unsuccessful. Now it's 3rd and 1.
Blaster, six. Drill green. Ready.
They'll throw again. Young. He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. It's an 11-yard pickup. Thought they'd run it on 3rd and 1. Not the case.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
The kick by Elliott is good, and they take a 17-14 lead. So they're able to end that drive with 3 points in this one-possession ball game.
And ideally, you want to end every drive with points. Most quarterbacks would tell you, let's end it with a kick, right? A PAT, that's number 1. Field goal you'll take. Punts, you really don't want to do that. In this case, they'll take the field goal and get prepared for the rest of the game.
At their own 22-yard line.
Ready.
They'll throw now on the final play. Escaping the pressure right. And he's going to go down. Couldn't get a throw off with the pressure. Maybe that was for the best, as that brings us to the end of this first half of play. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. A field goal the difference. 17-14 is the score. Back underway here now in this third quarter. And all the ball's out. High fumbled it. And it looks like one of the DBs has it. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
And Young's throw there incomplete.
And when you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football in the places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25.
On the ball.
Young to throw it. That's going to be caught downfield by McLaurin. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Washington. Terry McLaurin, 75 yards. And the Commanders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Elliott good with a PAT, and his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. Oh, good return up past the 30. And he nearly broke that for more, but as it is, still a good return. They'll start the drive right around the 37. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And their deficit a little wider than it was at halftime. Does that touchdown a minute ago change the thinking here at all?
I think it does, at least a little bit, because now urgency has to start setting in. You can't go out there and go 3 and out and run the risk of falling behind substantially, but you have to do it without pressing, because pressing, that'll lead you into bigger errors.
The throw over the middle, taken in. And they'll get this down to around the 47-yard line. First target, first catch, and a first down.
The goal for any offense versus his own defense, find the holes where guys are available and put the ball on the receiver before any defender can step up and fill it.
They did it well there. Perfectly executed crossing route. That swung out wide to Harris. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Brings up second and a yard.
19 yards.
39-yard line.
2nd and 1. Flush to his right. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable. And that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Right there, hurt.
On 3rd down, here's Harris. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. And they're going to speed things up here. They go play action here on first down. Oh, the Commanders are going to get there as he's taken down. They're in some hot water now after that sack. It's 2nd and 21.
Bronco 80.
Back to throw here. He gets it complete to Harris. Room to maneuver at the 35. And down to the 28-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
And that was yardage that they needed there after the sack on first down. They didn't get all of it back. But now they look at 3rd down as a manageable situation, one that they have a much better chance of picking up.
He'll look to throw. And that one goes incomplete on the drop. That's one he definitely normally catches. 4th down. And that is not going to get there. Oh, he missed it short. It's no good.
Always disappointing when you miss a field goal, but when you're playing against a defense this good, you and I both know that's a crucial miss because you can't afford to leave any points out there. You've got to take them when you can.
They'll start this drive out on the ground. And he's got it up over the 40 to the 41. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up from the 41. Here's a 2nd down and 4. Young off the bootleg, rolling to his right. This one into the hands of Will Mallory. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. First target, first catch, and a first down.
Man coverage on the left side, so I really like the design of this play because they opened up the field and brought their tight end the other way on a crossing route. That's a lot of ground to cover if you're a defender. I've been there before, unable to stay with his man there.
Come on, set.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I like the idea to mix it up from time to time because, let's face it, you can't be predictable. But the execution was a little lacking on this one, right? They might want to go back to the drawing board with that call.
Now here's Young. Incomplete, but a penalty flag is down in the backfield. Let's get the call. So that one a hold right guard.
And you understand why offensive and defensive linemen probably go to martial arts schools and work on their hands so often, because that can be the make or break difference on a play. This time he had to grab a jersey in order to make the play happen. Got caught for the penalty.
Ready.
Now they face a 2nd and long following the holding penalty.
Slide blue. Spike white. Set, go.
To throw, Young. That's to the tight end, Mallory. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days, but you can flex.
Touchdown, Washington. A great effort there. With touchdown number 3 in the game and 6 on the year. And the Commanders will add on to their lead here in the final minute of the 3rd.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about someone putting a team on their back, I think we're talking about a guy who runs the football. In this case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. This will be returned from deep in the end zone. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles, if they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback. And he's going to be intercepted for the 3rd time thus far. And he'll take it across midfield and down the 48-yard line.
Ready up.
Intercepted.
Shot. 17. Smash. Red. Black Ultra.
Following the interception, Young. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 25 yards that time. And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another. Back now here on EA Sports. It's Washington with the football and the lead as we start the 4th.
Okay, right?
First and 10, Young. Nowhere to turn this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. And the offense moving quickly to the line. On 2nd down, Young. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's 3rd down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Slice, 97. 10 cycles. Rail, yellow.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Able to find the open man. That's complete. Touchdown! A great play there. 29 yards. And the Commanders look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. And you wonder now if he might be able to remove the helmet, put on the baseball cap, and watch the rest of this one from the sideline. His 5th touchdown pass of the game.
Say that again. Did you say 5th touchdown pass of the game?
Yes, sir.
Boy, that's a heck of a performance, isn't it? Because they've had no answer for him at all game long. Receivers have been open constantly, and he hasn't missed a single one of them.
And this is going to be returned from the middle of the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line. So bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You'd have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film section in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how... future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Washington on 3rd down. They've converted 4 times out of 6. Not bad. This is 3rd and 10. A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete. Another pass attempt, another incompletion, and they're just a little over 100 yards passing here in this game, so defensively, pretty good job.
Definitely, because they were never really able to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, so a lot of credit to the defensive game plan and especially the execution.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this second half. Here's 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away. Well, I kind of got to give him credit. Another incompletion there, yes, but he's still trying to make plays outside the pocket.
Yeah, he's been hemmed in for much of the game. How about him getting outside there? And that's what you want to see from your quarterback. He's not giving up on this game, so every other player on the field has to say to himself, I can't give up either.
And he cannot avoid the pressure as the Washington pass rush gets home. 7th play of this drive coming up, but a long way to go on 3rd down. Back to throw. Farrell looking for Cooper, and it's intercepted. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
The Commanders take over 1st and 10
Down.
at the 40-yard line.
42 needle. Strikers, 3-3. Ready.
On 1st down, they'll go to the ground attack. Just a yard on the 1st down carry, so it's 2nd and 9. Run blitz there defensively, something we might see more of here in the 4th quarter.
I think we'll see a lot of it, and the difference between that and a pass blitz, you're just trying to get to the quarterback. You're trying to scheme someone open who will get to the QB and make sure he gets on the ground. In a run blitz, you're actually trying to cover up gaps, trying to cover up holes so they can't run the football.
Well, we get a stoppage because, as you can see, a member of the Commanders in some obvious discomfort. Well, now they're going to come out and take a look at this injury, and we'll be back in a moment.
Dragon 60. 19 tight. 19 tight. 79 Broncos. 70 Timberwolves.
And here comes throw number 1 for the backup QB. He's got it. Touchdown, Commanders. A great effort there. 30 yards. And the Commanders have sewn this one up as they add to their lead here in the 4th. Elliott good on the extra point. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
45. Huskies 14. Jake Elliott.
Now after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And here comes a return from the middle of the end zone. And he'll wind up getting a couple extra yards here for his trouble and bringing it out of the end zone as he's down at the 27. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Throwing again. Farrell. He's got a man complete. It's Amari Cooper. Now hang on here, because following that play, it looks like Amari Cooper is in some distress. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They'll find Williams on the slant. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
A gain of 16 yards. First down, Husky.
They'll look to throw again. And this is incomplete. Oh, he had 6 points right in his hands, but could not hang on. Defensively, you look at the numbers. Another incomplete pass that we just saw, and they're under 200 yards passing for the game, so they've done their job on that side of the ball.
Yeah, recently I was actually working a game where a quarterback had a streak of 5 straight games without a 200-yard game. And that was a big talk, both in his town and amongst his team. How do we get the passing game going? So big credit to them, holding them under 200 today.
And they'll bring him down at the 13-yard line. Trying to keep the drive going here. This is play number 7 on 3rd and 2. Operating from the gun. Farrell dancing to his left. So no sack. He gets back to the line of scrimmage, but it'll still bring up a 4th down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair.
Late in the game, he's certainly doing everything in his power to buy time for his guys to make a play, but in this case, he's surrounded, and all he has room to do is to get back to the line of scrimmage.
As expected, they're going for it to keep the drive alive. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. They had to go for it with such little time remaining, and the Commanders come through with a 4th down stand. The Washington offense at the line and ready to roll. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would have, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate, but we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall. I have zero rooting interest in either team in this game. I only want a good game. But with all the offense we've seen from them tonight, it's kind of nice to see the defense step up and make a big play.
Yeah, I was wondering if they were ever going to get him in the backfield. Nice to see him get a stop. Well, everybody was up there ready at the line of scrimmage, CD, but no snap, and the delay of game ensued.
Yeah, and I'm sure their head coach is asking the exact same thing. What's going on out there? Almost like they thought they had more time than actually was on the clock.
Warriors 70. Ready.
Throwing on 3rd and long. Brinkley. That is caught. A huge play there for Washington. 42 yards. The big play has them all the way out near midfield for a 1st and 10. So a victory here for the Commanders. And it was their defense that really made the statement after the break. They pitched the second half shutout.
Yeah, think about the team that just got vanquished. They did score in the second quarter. Do you think they thought at all that that would be their last points of the game?
No, but what a second half. The adjustment, whatever they did in the locker room, it certainly worked.
It certainly did, and you're exactly right. Whether it was an adjustment, whether it was just more focus on what they planned to do going in, whether they just played better, whatever it was, it all came together in the second half, and no points were allowed. That's a great way to close them out.
So for the Commanders, they get back in the win column as they move to 2-1 now on the year. And they'll get to stay home again next week. Meanwhile, for Toronto, they'll fall to 1-2. And they'll try to get back on the beam next week as they'll head to Tampa to